into Iraq, we had to make up a lot of ground. But on the back end, are we going to truly take care of our veterans? Are we truly going to take care of our active duty personnel? Are we truly going to pay for the price of going to war? One of the big reasons we have big deficits and a long-term debt that's going to really challenge us is that we didn't accurately pay for, we didn't gauge the cost, and then we didn't call on all of us to pay for the wars that we've gotten ourselves involved in. That's not to lessen the heroic actions and the commitment of those who serve us, who dedicate themselves to a cause greater than their own self-interest. Let me leave it there because I want to hear from you all. And again, Don and Michelle, thanks for opening your backyard and feeding us.
We have a perfect Colorado day. We have a couple of
It's recording.
We have the president.
It's recording.
Yeah, right over here. Family, right over here, Mark.
Good to see you,
Okay, how are you, sir? We have Carol Pulaski. She runs the cancer prevention program for Penrose Hospital.
Yeah.
We have the president
Let's try this
of the
new one.
Colorado
That one's pretty good.
Dave Bryant right here. We had a lot of, invited a lot of other folks that I guess, oh, well, here we go. Yeah, there's General Halter, yeah.
The party can start now.
All right, so now we turn over to John Martinez.
All right. Anybody have any questions?
Yes, sir. I got a question. Where's your view on deportation of military veterans?
That's a travesty. I want to know if that's happened, and I'm going to put my office on it. As you know, I've supported the Deferred Action Initiative the President undertook 2 years ago, and I called on the President it was still the beginning of this month, to extend that same policy to the families of Dreamers. And I'm calling on for comprehensive immigration during this time. It's a big difference between Congressman Gardner and myself, because he has not embraced comprehensive immigration. If we do that, we will not be deporting anybody that shouldn't be deported.
You know me.
I think we've met before, yeah. Tell everybody your name first.
Manuel Valenzuela. Brother Valenzuela facing deportation.
Right.
Valenzuela to Vietnam. He got burned down Vietnam 68. And then there's 71 and 72. Since 2009, I've been fighting this ordeal with my brother. We met you
Yes.
with 3 years ago.
Yes.
What do you mean you didn't know about the deportation? You know, we met you before it was happening.
I'm speaking in the broad sense of deporting military veterans as a matter of course.
You can be right or wrong.
It's wrong.
So there ain't no thing about immigration reform. This is the thing we understand. This is not a political thing. This is right and wrong.
That's right.
We put our lives on the line, put my hands up, and I could have gotten killed for you to have this freedom. And all these soldiers put their lives on the line to have every one of you be a senator, a congressman, a president of the United States. We shed our blood. Some have shed it all the way through. I gave my youth to America. Now I'm older. They want to take me away. This is right or wrong? What is it? Wrong. This should not be immigration reform. This should be stopped immediately. Once the veterans are being violated, we don't get pensions, we don't get nothing served. But now deported, this has got to stop, sir. Period. You want our vote as veterans? I will crusade for every veteran organization to say, wherever stops, say, we stop the deportation of military veterans and bring them all back, because there's pictures right there, sir. 3 Vietnam veterans died this ordeal since 2009. I have the honor to bring one back, 2 of them, personally. We made God. I was crying to the families, crying and suffering that when they died, deported, and then be brought to the United States, be buried, military honors. This is a disgrace to America. This is a disgrace to all of us. This is no more politicians. This is right or wrong. So we ask you.
As you know, we work with you. As you know, your brother's still here. As you know, we have more work to do to finalize that agreement. And I know it's been terrible. I know it's been enormous.
There's a movie documentary about CBS next January, February. I got a 10-minute trailer whenever you have the time.
I'd like to see it.
Send me the email and I'll put it out on my list. Bueno, Manuel, gracias.
Well, anyway, thank you very much, and I guess that's all I got to say, and thank you for dinner, but I know where it's at, and immigration reform, that's,
You don't support immigration reform?
I support what I have always fought for, the freedom of everybody here, and the civil rights.
I can tell you, if I might, Manuel, when we get immigration reform done, not if, when we passed the bill out of the Senate, 70 senators, Democrats and Republicans. Can I finish? Can I finish? It's in the House. The House won't act. When we pass comprehensive immigration reform, it'll make it much easier to ensure that your brother and other veterans are fairly treated and the wrong things don't happen, which you've alluded to. That's why it's important to do this, to remind all of us that we're a nation of immigrants, regardless of our creed, our race, our religion, the way we look. We're all Americans.
So we still keep sending soldiers to fight for the freedom and all that, and we have to get a reform. That's right.
We're going to get a reform. We have a broken system.
Any other questions?